Hi, this is Amber Bailey, and I am super excited to talk to you today about coaching. What is this coaching thing? What is it all about? What is Team Fit Revival? And what are we all about? So, again, my name is Amber Bailey, and I am the leader of this amazing team of coaches. And so, if obviously, somebody has invited you to this call to get some more information. And I just want to say before we get into all of this is that there's no accident. So you're listening to this for a reason, and somebody saw something in you that they knew would make an amazing coach. Whether they saw that you are an encourager, or maybe you've had a great experience in a challenge group, or whatever the case may be. Maybe they just see leadership abilities in you, or whatever it is. Somebody saw something in you, and they believe that you would make an awesome fit for this team. And so I just want to plant that seed with you before we get started here, and know that there is a very good reason why you're sitting here listening to me share today. So here we go. As I get started here, I'm just going to share a little bit about me and my story so that you know who I am, and you kind of get the backstory of this team and how this team got started. So I am a mom and a wife, just your average wife and mom. Honestly, I have two boys, been married for 13 years, and this team is a 3-time elite team. And you see like some other things here as far as being a 7-star diamond coach and a Success Club legend. Really what all of that means is just that as a team, we have helped a lot of people get healthy, change their lives, and achieve their goals. And I believe that when you change a mom, you change a family, because that's what happened to me. Prior to being a coach, I was a teacher and had my master's degree to be a school principal. I really thought that that's what I wanted to do. I was pretty career oriented before we had children, and then our oldest son came along and God completely changed my heart. So I stayed home for the first 3 years of Braden's life, and then the bottom kind of dropped out of our financial situation, and things changed pretty drastically. And so this was a period of time in my life where things were very chaotic, and life was kind of a mess. I felt like everything was falling apart, from our family to our finances, and just myself being able to cope with the stress that all of that was causing. And so I had been to the doctor that day, or on a certain day, and it was just a well check. And my doctor looked at me and he said, Amber, why are you not eating? And so I knew at that point, that was a turning point for me. I am one of those people that, instead of, like, I know most people are, when you're stressed out, you eat. But for me, it was the opposite. Stress was really causing me to not eat. And when I was eating, it was just picking off of my kids' plates, and like junk, like having a Diet Coke and a Snickers for lunch. And so I was just trying to survive each day. And I wasn't taking care of myself. And what I had become is what it felt like is just a shadow of myself. And so that conversation that I had with my doctor that day was a turning point. I came home. Both boys were taking a nap by some miracle. If you're a mom, you know what I mean. And both kids normally don't nap at the same time, but they were. And so I just cried out to God, was spending some time just praying and asking him what I needed to do. And he said very clearly, Amber, if you will take care of yourself, I'm going to take care of the rest. And so I knew that I had to take action at that point. I knew that I wasn't equipping myself to use the gifts that he had given me, and that I was not able to be the wife and mom that I knew I needed to be, especially during a very difficult time, if I wasn't taking care of myself. So that's where all of this started. I contacted a friend up the street and asked her to help me. And so she put some tools in my hands, Shakeology, which I was super skeptical about. I didn't know why I needed shakes or anything like that to help me. But Shakeology, and then a program that really just focused on weight training a few days a week, just to give me that exercise that really helped improve just my stress and anxiety that I was having during that time. And so I told her at that time I had no interest in building a business. I didn't want to have anything to do with that, but I did need her help just working on myself. And so we got a good plan in place, and 6 to 8 weeks later, I noticed such a difference in myself. It felt like somebody had put the oxygen mask over my face and I could finally breathe again. I felt like myself again. I felt like I could turn around, and since I was taking care of myself and I was filling my cup up, I could turn around and be a better wife and mom to my family. And so something sparked inside of me at that point, and I knew that if this was making such an impact on me, that I had to share that with as many people who will listen. And so from that point forward, that's how Team Fit Revival got started. I will share that message that if you will take care of yourself, God can take care of the rest. I share that with anybody who will listen. And so that is the backbone of what we do here. And where it says a fit sisterhood, rising up to do big things for God, I believe that He's given each of us a gift, talents that are supposed to be used in a way that serves other people. And so that's what coaching is. It really magnifies who you are and lets you grow as a person. That's what's happened here, and that's what has happened to the coaches and leaders on this team. And so with that, I want to say that I had to go back to teaching. So I was home 3 years. That year where things kind of fell apart, I went back to teaching. This is about 4 or 5 months after I had really started my journey as a coach. And so I went back to work, but I only had to go back 1 year. I was able to stop after that first year. I retired from teaching, and I was able to, it made sense for us financially, from what I was earning as a coach, to not go back to teaching and not pay childcare and like anything like that. So, and then I've been really a full-time coach, working part-time hours since then. And so I want to share that with you because it's been a lot of hard work over the past, 5-6 years. But it's been an amazing journey, and one that I'm super excited to just share the details with you here. Okay, so I'm going to move along here. What makes Team Fit Revival unique? So I kind of hinted to this in a few minutes ago, just with the previous slide. But again, we're a team that has a heart to help others. We work hard, we play hard, but we're a tribe. We're a family. We love each other. We support each other. We're a community of like-minded people. And we believe, again, that this business can magnify who you are and really help you develop those gifts that God has given you so that you can use them to help and serve other people. And then what makes Team Beachbody unique? So Team Beachbody really is our platform for what we do here as coaches. Every coach's journey is unique. So what will set you apart from any other coach in this business is that you are yourself, and that the best part about this is that you get to be the best version of you, and that nobody has your story, and there are people that only you can help and that you have access to, and that may need you to reach out to them. And so what Beachbody provides here is this amazing platform of fitness, nutrition, and support. That support is so key. This is not something where we send people to a link and have them buy a bunch of product and then we check them, at the door and say good luck to you. Your job as a coach truly begins when somebody gets, when you help them get paired up with the right program and the right tools and the right community. Your job as a coach starts right then, in helping them and walking them through that process of changing their life. And so I just want to talk about too what the vital behaviors of being a coach looks like. So every coach does these things here. And if you'll notice, so much of this is about you working on you and sharing that with other people. So being proof the products work, which is just doing your workout and drinking Shakeology and eating clean and just sharing that journey that's both inside and out with other people. That inside journey has a lot to do with your personal development and really growing yourself as a person. And then we build relationships by attracting, connecting, and inviting other people to join us in a challenge group and join us on this journey where we are growing into that God-given potential that we know is inside each of us. And so then the last one is just recognition. We lift each other up. We support each other. This is a positive place to be, and we're very proud of that. And so let's talk about Shakeology. I'm going to talk about some different things here in terms of the tools that we have to offer people, and it really is the best in nutrition and home fitness that you can offer people. And so Shakeology is not just a protein drink. It is a meal replacement, but it is a whole food meal replacement. It is packed with nutrition that even if I were to be an avid juicer and go out and get all this stuff and put it in my blender, like it would take me so much time and money. There's no way that I would be able to fuel my body the way that I do every single day with Shakeology without it. And so really what Shakeology is over 70 superfoods and fruits and veggies that are ground up and put in your bag so that you can make a shake and drink it and fuel your body in a way that helps your outsides thrive. I know that when I'm taking care of my insides, it really makes an impact on my workouts and my energy level and the way my body is responding to my workouts. And so Shakeology is really the piece of the puzzle that changed things for me. It really was something that I was skeptical about in the beginning. I didn't understand why I needed it. But what I didn't realize is it was the thing that I needed the most because I wasn't fueling my body. I was in a habit of eating junk. And so what this did for me is it changed all of that around. It made me crave things that were better for me. And it has changed the way I have eaten over the last five and a half years. So I did get a chance to go to Beachbody Corporate last year, and this is a picture that I got to take by the Shakeology wall, but this is all of the ingredients that are in your bag of Shakeology. And it really is an amazing addition to your day. You can use it as a meal or even as like a snack. A lot of times I'll use it after my workout. So a lot of people drink it for breakfast. It really is up to you how you utilize it in your day, but it is an amazing addition to your nutrition. It comes in both vegan and regular whey versions. So, and there is an assortment of different flavors. So make sure you talk to your coach and figure out what the best fit is going to be for you in terms of the flavor and whether or not you need to choose a vegan version or a whey version. And then the next thing I want to chat about is just our challenge packs, or I'm sorry, our fitness programs. So we have these world-class trainers that are celebrity trainers, if you want to call it that are very successful on their own without ever like needing to be associated with Beachbody. And so they choose to be associated with us. Tony Horton and Shaun T and Autumn Calabrese and Chalene Johnson, all of these people that you see here, they choose to be aligned with Beachbody, and they offer you the best in at-home fitness. These programs are very effective. I am in better shape now at 39 than I have been in my entire life. And that's because I can walk in, hit play, get my workout done. My kids get to participate with me if they want to. It sets such a good example for them because they see me working out, and I don't have to take time away from my family to do that. They can either join me or not, but really I get to work out on my own time and schedule, and I have so many choices here. Really, there's something for everybody. So we just launched a new yoga program. So there's anything from yoga and Tai Chi to Insanity Asylum, 21-Day Fix Extreme, and we're going to launch a new program in November from the Les Mills trainers, Joel and Jericho, called Core to Force. So we're super excited about that. So you may be wondering like how all this gets packaged together. The best way to kind of get started on your journey, if you're not yet started, is with the challenge pack. So challenge packs are great because it's like a bundle and it discounts your everything together. So it's cheaper when you bundle your Shakeology with your workout program of choice. And then a lot of our programs now are coming with the color-coded portion control container system that's so well known with 21-Day Fix. Most of our programs are written to follow that eating plan. It is game-changing. It's a great way to teach people how to master their nutrition and develop healthy habits that really is just about eating the right things in the right amounts. So I digress a little bit. The challenge packs bundle all of this together, that you get 30 days of Beachbody on demand for free, and your coach sign-up fee is waived. So a lot of our challenge packs right now, at the time of me making this, are on sale for $140. There are other challenge packs that are $160 and $180, but you get so much value here for that price. It's your 30 days of Shakeology. It's your full workout program. And again, like I said, it's your Beachbody on demand for 30 days. And then it's free to be a coach at that point. So really, your only investment is your investment in yourself. And that's pretty amazing. So we talk a lot about sharing your story as a coach. And so I want to share a few stories here with you. And I'm going to go pretty quick here because I don't want this video to be so long that it gets too much for people to listen to, basically. So, but I want to introduce you to just a few people on our team. I'm going to talk about Mandy and Devin actually at first, because Mandy came on board to this team, let's see, probably 4 years ago. Devin, more like 3.5 maybe. But both of these ladies have done incredible things with their businesses. Mandy makes a multiple six-figure income. Devin makes a full-time income, working very part-time hours. And so they both have shaped their businesses and impacted their family in that situation in a way that is so inspiring for me to talk about. Mandy has lost over 60 pounds. She's had an amazing transformation. They got to build their forever home. She sent her oldest son off to college, not having to take out any student loans or anything like that this year. And so she really has an amazing, inspiring story. She leads her own awesome team, and they are all changing lives as well. Devin over here, and again, I could say the same thing about her. She really found her fitness groove with Insanity. She was in that CrossFit world, still loves CrossFit. She's running now, just ran her first half marathon, and she is growing this amazing tribe of women who empower each other to be their best self every single day. And so it is just such a cool thing to watch these women grow into their God-given potential and help and teach other women to do the same thing. The trickle effect of that, just to sit back and watch and celebrate, is amazing. And then I want to introduce you to Tara and Monique, these are two newer coaches to our team. So I don't want to just share coaches that have been here a while and are already, making significant income and helping a ton of people. I want to share, the newness of this as well. And so these ladies have came on board not too long ago, and they both are emerging leaders on this team. And so Tara, she is looking to not work 2 jobs, not have her husband work 3 jobs. She has an amazing gift for singing. She's a worship leader. And so just a really talented, amazing, beautiful person. And so I'm really proud of her because she is well on her way to that goal of helping her family not live paycheck to paycheck and to make an impact on other women's lives and to use this as an avenue to not just change her family, but change others as well. And so Monique, I can say the same thing about her. One of her big reasons for doing this is so that she could be home with her boys, and that's really something that she's fighting for. And so they just adopted 3 very handsome young men that came out of foster care this last year. And so her big dream is to be able to do more of that and to adopt more foster children and to be home with them. And so she is making such great headway in her business, and I'm super proud of her. And so I just want to share too that these ladies are on their way, and that I want you to see what it looks like from beginning to, somebody that is been on this team for a while now. So there are often some coaching myths, and I want to just kind of talk about those and get them all out in the open, so that if you're thinking any of these things, then I want to let you know that it's super common for people to wonder about some of these things. So one of the most common things I hear is that, hey, I'm not at my goal weight. I don't have a six-pack. I feel like maybe I have a lot of weight to lose, or, maybe I just don't have that transformation yet. Whatever the case may be, can I be honest with you? It doesn't matter. People are going to relate to you and your story from beginning to end. In fact, they're probably going to relate to the you that's just beginning more than they will relate to you when you do get to your goal weight. But we're all on a journey, and, so that never stops, right? So you're never going to be in a perfect place to begin this. But what you can share is your journey, the ups and the downs along the way. And that is how you inspire other people to take action. So don't even worry about that. I hear a lot of times, I'm not a fitness professional, so how can I be a Beachbody coach? Well, I'm not a fitness professional either. None of those ladies I just introduced to you are fitness professionals, but they are amazing coaches. They are wives, they are moms, they have other talents and things that they use in their coaching business. Again, it magnifies who you are as a person and who God created you to be. It doesn't take a certification to encourage somebody to walk this out with somebody, to invite somebody to get off the sidelines of life and start living life. So you don't have to be a fitness professional to be successful here and to help other people. I don't want to stock product. I hear this a lot. The great thing is you don't have to. The only thing that you need to commit to is simply being a product of the product. You don't have to buy a bunch of stuff and store it at your house and hope that you sell it off, because that's not what we're about. We have, Team Beachbody has customer service and a coach relations line that's open 24/7, and they really handle all of that for us. And so somebody, you connect somebody to the correct challenge pack based on their goals. They go purchase it. Beachbody ships that out to them. You don't have to worry about doing any of that. So for me, I know that was awesome. That was something that I was concerned about, because I had heard that there maybe are some other companies that might ask you to do that. So the next thing is, I don't know anyone who would buy from me. I kind of said the same thing. I didn't know anyone who would buy from me. But chances are you know somebody that you can help. And so I want you to think about this on those terms. There are so many people out there who need somebody to help them, to cheer them on, to get them pointed in the right direction, to surround them with a community, a small group, if you will, of people who are supporting each other and lifting each other up. So chances are you know somebody who needs that kind of thing. And if you're already in a challenge group, you know what I mean. And so you don't have to know anyone who will buy from you. We actually have a lot of training on this team that will teach you how to expand your network and build relationships with people. So this is a relationship business. And so as you build those relationships, you will find people who need what you have, and that what you have is a solution to a problem that they're dealing with. We often hear that it's a pyramid scheme. So those are illegal, and this is definitely not that. Beachbody started as a infomercial company. You have probably seen late at night the infomercials for the various programs that we have. And so we have very legitimate products that are very effective and get people results in a way that is not a quick fix, but that changes their life forever. They learn how to eat better. They learn how to find a workout that they will do consistently. And so we have amazing products, and when we put those in other people's hands and we surround them with a community of people who love on them and support them, it is the furthest thing from a pyramid scheme. If you want to think about, like I always think about when I worked at school, there's the principal, and then there's teachers, and then there's support staff, and so the list goes on, right? So the person who makes the most at the school is the principal, and then there are teachers, and then below that, not that they're below that, but they make less, are the support staff. And so as a teacher, I'm never going to make more than the principal unless I become a principal of another school. And so if we want to think about like a pyramid, a lot of times, whether it's corporate America or a school situation or whatever, that looks more like a pyramid than anything else. So coming on as a coach, you can make as much as you want. You can surpass my income. Nothing is holding you back from doing that, other than the fact that I've been at this for a lot longer. And so that's my only leg up here. So I hope that makes sense. I've never used Beachbody products. I do hear that sometimes. And so my response to that is that it's a great time to start. We have amazing products that are super effective and help people get results. Time is another thing that I hear. So I didn't have time either. I was working full time as a teacher, and I didn't have any time to work on my business during the day. I was very busy. And so the time that I did have, I was just super focused with it. I made the commitment to do something for my business every day. If I had 15 minutes, I used that. If I had 30, I used that. And so being effective with the time that you do have, and we have lots of great training too on this team, just along the lines of time management and helping you know what to do with the time that you do have. But no matter what, if you have small pockets of time, we can help you do this business and work with what you do have. So I have 0 sales experience. Well, welcome to the club. My husband told me he did not think this was a good idea for me because I am a horrible salesperson. And he is right. And I think that is the exact reason why I have been successful here, is because this really isn't about selling. If you provide value for people over and over and over again by sharing your journey about what's working for you, then a lot of times those conversations just occur. And it can be a very organic thing. So you don't have to have any sales experience here. We teach you a lot about how to have conversations with people and build relationships so that you don't have to worry about coming across icky or salesy or anything like that. And so you're probably wondering at this point, how do I earn as a coach? You can start earning immediately. Your retail commissions are 25%, or challenge packs are actually a little bit more than that. So for example, if you have somebody that purchases a $140 challenge pack, then you earn $40 from that. So we like to set goals and benchmarks for your business. If you are adding 3 new people into your challenge groups each month, then that income will start to grow as people continue to also stay on Shakeology, and you earn the commissions from that. So it starts to multiply over time. You can also grow a team and start to earn team cycle bonuses. So there's not just one way to earn here. There's actually several streams and ways to earn income as a coach. You can earn as much or as little as you want. It does take time and hard work. So if you are looking for a way to get rich quick, then this is not the fix for you. This is a business, and it will, again, take time for you to get in and learn and grow to your goals, is what we like to say on our team. But the good news is that the opportunity to earn is here for anyone. What it takes to be a successful coach, they are all skills that can be learned. So if there's a part of this that you don't feel equipped or good at, the good news is that anybody can learn them who has that desire to learn and put some things into action and maybe step outside of your comfort zone a bit. So I'm just like you, average wife and mom. I didn't know that this was what the future held for me necessarily. I always thought I was just going to be a teacher, and I was pretty happy with that because I do still love teaching. But the great thing is that God has something else in mind, and I'm getting to use those gifts and that desire to teach and help others in a different way. And so truly, how much you earn is a direct reflection of how many people you help. And so I want to take this to this next slide here. And I don't share this openly or publicly, but I do share this here because I know that there are some of you who need to see this, need to see the numbers, need to know what's possible for you in your business. So never in a million years did I ever think any of this would be possible. And these amounts that you see, it starts in July of 2011. I was a brand new coach. I had signed up in March. So I earned $133.96 that month, the whole month, not just the week, the month. And then we fast forward to July of 2016, and my income for that month rivals what I made per year as a teacher. And so that floors me as well. God is so good to give me more than I can ever ask or imagine. Sorry. I just wanted to stay home with my babies. And so, you know, he blesses, he blessed that. And so I'm just super thankful and grateful for what's been given. And the great thing about that is that it's really not about the dollar amount, right? It is about the freedom that comes with the fact that I get to be home every morning with my kids. If they're sick, I don't have to ask off for work. If I want to go have lunch with them, I go have lunch with them. If I want to walk them into their class every single day and linger as long as I want, I can do that. I have that time freedom to be present with my family. I also have that time freedom to pursue living out my God-given gifts in a way that is outside of being a mom and a wife. And that fulfills this other part of me. And I think one of the greatest gifts that you can give your family and your kids is having them see you live out your God-given potential, not seeing you feeling squashed and unsure of yourself, but really not being afraid to grow into that person. Again, I know I've said this a million times on this call, but to grow into the person that God created you to be. So throughout this time between 2011 and now, God has really done some amazing things in our family as far as restoration, just on a lot of different levels, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. So, you know, our lives have been changed. We've paid off over $100,000 in debt, and we've taken some great trips. We get to give in ways to our church that we never ever dreamed possible. And so I just am sharing these things with you so that you know what is possible. Has it been a quick fix? No, like I shared in the previous slide, but there are things that you can do here, skills that you can develop. Anybody can do this that wants to, that has the willingness to, that's willing to work at it, and is willing to help other people be successful too, because like I said, your income is going to be a direct reflection of the number of people that you help. So with that, I know I need to hopefully get things wrapped up here. How to get started. So if you're wanting to join our team, the best way to get started is, if you haven't already, you need to pick a challenge pack. That, again, equips you with the tools that you need to be successful in your journey, and then share that with others. So ask your coach, let her or him know what your goals are for your fitness, and then have them help you pick the right challenge pack for you. If you've already maybe purchased a challenge pack, then your sign-up fee is already waived. So there is a way, no matter if you purchased a challenge pack last year or 2 months ago, whatever the case may be, you can still get that coach sign-up fee waived. There's just a few extra steps for you. So make sure that you ask the person who sent you to this call for specific sign-up instructions, and they will get you on your way. And then get super excited, right? Get excited, because God's fixing to do something super amazing in your life. Get ready for change, and get ready to inspire some other people who are going to benefit from you simply taking that next step. And then you may be also wondering, well, what happens? I sign up and then I'm super excited. What happens? We have amazing support on this team on a lot of different levels, but this is our team training site. You're welcome to visit there. A lot of it is password protected for our coaches. So when you come on board, then we will give you that password, and you have full access to everything you see here. And these are all like a combination of our best practices over the past 5 years. So it's teamfitrevival.com. You can kind of browse around. Again, some of it's protected, but there's a lot of information and things for you to plug into here. And then we, of course, also have a Facebook community that we support each other in as well. And then, so if you'll just play a little what if game with me here. What if you never made a penny as a coach, but you got healthier? I know for me personally, that would have been worth it. I can't imagine, like, I've stuck with this whole fitness thing and being consistent with my workouts and eating clean for 5.5 years. Who does that? Who says that, right? What if you shared Beachbody with one friend? Maybe they were on a downward spiral, maybe they have diabetes, like whatever the case may be. What if you just helped one person start living life in a way that they feel healthy, and a way that not just changes them, but changes their family? Because when you change a family, you also change a generation, a legacy, and that's powerful, right? What if you jumped wholeheartedly into this opportunity, committed to doing whatever it takes? 2 years later, you are maybe making a 6-figure income. Maybe you get to stay home with your family or your children. Whatever it is that drives you and that is making you consider this opportunity. I know it's different for everybody, and that's okay. But what could life be like for you 2 years down the road? Or what if you just forgot about this? You listened to it, you thought, well, maybe, but I don't know. The fears, the apprehensions, your hesitations, all of those preconceived notions start getting in the way. And so whatever the reason, you just don't want to do it. What is life going to be like for you 2 years down the road if you don't take action? I know for me, I knew that I was either going to have to get happy with the way things were, or I was going to have to make a change and do something about it. And so that's kind of where I was when I decided to go all in as a coach. And so we would love for you to join our tribe. We would love for you to use our experience to equip yourself with the tools you need to achieve your goals, fitness and business, all while keeping a kingdom-minded perspective on your journey. And then the beautiful part about that is that you get to duplicate that. Teach other women to do the same. And what happens is we've created a movement here. And so we would love for you to be part of that movement, and that these businesses and your coaching opportunity here magnifies you and who you were created to be. There's just one you, and there's just one story as far as you are concerned. And so we want to help you and equip you to share that with other people. I would like for you to consider, on a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in joining our tribe? I want you to share that number with the coach who sent you here, not in a way that, not to be cheesy, but just so that you can, I'm trying to help you have a good conversation with the person that invited you to this call. Share your hesitations if you still have them. Ask questions if you still have them. If you're ready to go, then let your coach know. But I encourage you just to initiate that conversation with the coach that sent you here. And I hope to see you introduced on our team page. We celebrate new coaches on our team, and it's always so fun to see new coaches come into our tribe. And so I want to leave you with this verse. It really is what I feel like wraps up what our mission and vision is for our team. And it says, this is in Isaiah 61:1, "The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives, and release from darkness for the prisoners." So I think it's a beautiful thing to equip somebody to live out their God-given potential and experience the freedom that comes with that. And so I hope that you'll join us, and that you'll invite others to join us. And I'm just going to leave you with that. So thank you so much for listening, and have a blessed day.